Hello my friends! Thank you to all the new subscribers. One of my new subscribers has asked me to talk about mediums. The one medium that I use more than any other medium is Liquin. Now Liquin is a glazing medium and it's also a drying agent. It makes your paint dry a little bit faster. It's kind of a little bit of a yellow hue, so it kind of yellows it slightly but not as much as linseed oil. And it works great for landscape paintings. So let's go on over to this other canvas and I'll show you how I use it. Alright, so what we have here is a little environment that I made to do our demonstration. And before you start with Liquin, you want to make sure you shake it really well. It's kind of like a jelly substance. And when you shake it, it liquefies it a little better and makes it easier to work with. If you want to give it a try, I'll put a link below where you can get some. So I like to apply it directly to my palette. You can also use a separate container if you're more comfortable with that. But there's really no reason to do that. This works just fine. So that should be enough for now. So what it does is you just want to mix a little bit of your paint with it. It might be a little too much. There you go. It doesn't take much, it's pretty strong. And as you can see, it kind of thins out the paint a little bit and it makes it a little more transparent. Now this is some dry paint right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it makes it semi-transparent. See that? It's like a nice glazing medium. And the more Liquin you use, the more transparent it will get. I find Liquin pretty useful when I make background trees. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my fan brush and I'm going to mix a little Liquin with this light green color. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to make a little forest here in the background. Watch this. And it's semi-transparent and it's picking up a lot of the background. These are just supposed to be little trees going along the horizon line. And when things are in the background, they're always lighter. So this is good for creating depth because you're kind of forced to paint light. It's semi-transparent. Now I'm going to take my darker green, because usually when you paint trees you want the bottom to be a little bit darker than the top. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to mix it with my Liquin. Get it nice and thinned out. We'll go up here. We'll just start tapping in the bottom. Now when I'm loading my brush, I'm using just the straight paint now. See, I'm just putting the straight green in because the Liquin's already on the canvas. So I'm already mixing with what I have already going on up here. Now I'm just gonna kind of tighten up this bottom bar a little bit. Whenever things need to be a little bit lighter, you just dip your brush in the Liquin. You don't really have to mix it too much with anything else. Like the top of this probably needs to be just a tad lighter. go ahead and like so. Just do whatever you think looks correct to you. Now I'm just going to take my mop brush and just kind of blur out the bottom of these a little bit. You can go back and forth, or you can do the tapping thing that I'm doing. You can go in with your palette knife and just kind of scrape out some branches and stuff. Now I'm just going in with some straight sap green. Keeping my brush dirty, still has a little Liquin on it. I'm just going to kind of tap out a little more darker areas here. And as this dries, it'll soften a little bit. It'll look like those trees are way off in the distance. Alright, so painting background trees is one of the main things I like to use Liquin for. You can also use it for figure painting, seascapes, clouds, whatever you're working on. I would suggest just going to the store, getting a little bottle of it and bringing it home and giving it a try for yourself. The best way to learn is just to try it out. So, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Paint Go with Chad. Put any questions you have in the comments below. And happy painting! Be seeing you!